Okay, so let me unravel this myth. A lot of people think growing taller means it's better, we're healthy because we're growing, we're age, we're basically just growing as we need to do. But let me unravel this myth right now. What a lot of people that grow too fast or grow too quickly, but a lot of people, why it happens is because they're always in a growth state and never in a recession state. You gotta balance between those two, okay? But nowadays with the food supply, where there's too much food, we eat like literally like 5 times a day. A lot of people eat 5 times a day, 3 meals with 2 snacks and everything. We always give our body energy. Food is energy. We always give our body energy, energy, energy. We're never giving our body a break to sort of like a recession state, basically, where you're just fasting, you're giving your body, your cells to regenerate, your bacteria and everything, so you can have a normal and steady growth that is natural. Now, looking at right now, in 1900, the puberty age was at 18 for girls. It was literally at 18 years old. Maybe it could be less or anything, but it was at 18 in 1900. Do you know right now it's literally some girls literally menstruate at 8 years old, bro. They have puberty at 8 years old. It's between 8 and 12. Nowadays, a lot of people do like, I think they're like at 12 and 13 they have puberty. Bro, that's way too, bro, we just age way more quickly. We think our lifespan is gonna evolve and everything, but no. You're aging way more quickly, okay? What you gotta understand is the reason why the lifespan increase in, nowadays in the last years and everything is because people develop like meds and, all those things, so they could, so babies that had like, whatever they had, like problems, health problems and everything, that had health problems, they didn't die straight away like in the past, because now they can survive longer because they got like all those meds and technology and everything. That's the reason why the lifespan increased. But in the past, people used to live more than 100 years old without no meds, without no anything, because they were growing steady, because they were in a growth state and then a recession state, growth state and a recession state. Like in nature, you hunt for food, you're giving your body energy by eating, and then you're in recession state because you don't have food in front of you, so your body is gonna sort of have a break, and then you're gonna go back to your growth state by eating, and then you're going to go back to the recession state. But now the puberty is literally at 8 years old for some people. We think getting taller and growing more quickly and looking more mature is better, but no. A lot of people that are healthy, let's say, for example, in the blue zones, look up their height, the average height for them. They're way more, I forgot. They're way more smaller than people here, like people living in this modern society, because also the lifestyle plays a big role. But healthy people, like just look at Japan. Are they tall, bro? No. But one of the studies, I think, when they brought, because Japan was always like a country that was eating healthy, but when they brought American food to Japan, the population literally increased like their height, literally, bro. In like 3 years, it literally increased their height. But look at Japanese people that everyone says they're healthy and everything. Are they tall? No. But it doesn't mean if you're tall you're unhealthy. I'm just saying, if you're growing way too quickly, way too much, I personally think it's maybe because you are always putting too much food in your body and always just putting energy and everything, because you got told that you got to grow, and you got you're basically growing. Yes, you gotta grow 100%, but you also need recession state, because in nature that's how it is. You need times where, for example, intermittent fasting is one of the best things in my opinion, because you're giving your body a break. You're eating, giving your body a break, eating, giving your body a break. So what happens is, just think about it. Slow growth is you're living basically longer. It's if you're Just think about it. A lot of people might think it's dumb, but just think about it, like common sense. If you were to age more quickly, that mean like it's like if you were to literally look like you're 75 years old when you're 50, you're probably gonna die way more quickly because it's like you just sped up your whole lifetime. It's like you literally just you you did like 5 years of lifespan in just 1 year because you age way more too quickly. I know it might sound dumb, it might is, but in my opinion, if you grow steady, like in a growth plus resistance state, which means you're taking break and you're putting energy back in your body when you need to, that's when you grow steady and slow. You're not gonna grow 7 foot, but you're gonna be maybe you're gonna be 5'8", maybe you're gonna be. I'm not gonna talk about the height, but it doesn't also mean that if you're too tall, you're unhealthy and everything. It might be genetics. I really don't know. But the thing with always putting energy into your body, we have puberty way too young because a lot of doctors and people in general here like they say, oh, you gotta eat because you're young, you gotta eat a lot and everything. Yes, you gotta eat more maybe than your parents because technically you're growing, right? You're grown. But yes, you gotta eat more, but you also need breaks because everyone needs breaks. Are you gonna? Is it because you're young? You're just gonna work out for 7 hours straight without no rest, just high intensity, no rest, literally no seconds of rest? No, you need rest to build muscle back, right? It's the same for your body. If you're always just working out no rest, then even if you're young or anything, yes, you're gonna grow muscle, but you need rest to build your muscle back, right? Or you're just gonna arm yourself. The same. You're just putting too much stress in your body with exercise, and then not resting. It just kills everything. It kills your body because it's how your body is made. It's like you need to grow, and then you need periods of breaks. Now, what happens when you're always eating everything? IFG1. What? Not IFG1. IGF-1. What is this? It's insulin growth factor. Now, the problem, a lot of food causes this, like sugar and most of the time just too much consumptions of food, too much energy input. So what happens with this hormone is that it makes you basically just age more quickly. People that fast have the lowest amount of IGF-1 or of insulin growth factor. But people that eat a lot, they have way too much, which causes cancer, which causes a lot of bad things. But it just makes you age faster when you eat too much because it makes this hormone insulin growth factor. So really think about it. Just rethink. I'm not saying you should stop eating, but I'm saying think. Is it food? Like I personally, I think it's marketing because people gotta sell. I understand entrepreneurs, they gotta sell. So you got to really think about it. Do you always need food just so you can grow? I think if you eat when you're hungry, you're good. I just think like this. Trying in intermittent fasting, everything, it's gonna make you age more slowly. Yes, I definitely think that aging is like sort of like a myth. People saying at 50 you're gonna lose muscle mass and you're gonna lose your bones. No, bro. You gotta see those same people saying that is the same people that have like a sedentary lifestyle, not a good diet, not doing much with their life in terms of physical or health. Okay, so one of my goals is to prove people that as I age, I become 50 years old, 70 years old, 90 years old. I still want to be active, still want to be healthy, just to prove that it's a myth that you lose muscle mass and you lose all those things. Because when you look at it, you lose muscle mass. Why? Because, for example, you take antacids for your stomach, which makes you not able to digest the proteins because the acid in your stomach helps you digest all those things like protein, all the nutrients. But if you cannot really digest them, then you're going to lose muscle mass. You're not going to have proteins. That's why a lot of people get told when they're old that they need proteins so they can pretty much grow. No, they say you can't eat as much protein as you want. You can eat a lot of protein because these people cannot digest the protein as good as in the past because they literally just broke down their stomach acid. They take anti-acid meds, they take all those things. So really, think about it. We need rest. In everything, bro, you need break. And if you're working out, if you're running, you're always gonna take a break, right? You're not gonna be running 24 hours in a day and continue. Even if you were to run 24 hours, you were to take a break after, right? You cannot always do boom, 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 energy, energy, energy. You know, always food, 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 or always exercise, exercise. You need a break between those things. It goes for everything. You know, I cannot make videos literally for the rest of my life without doing anything else. I will need to eat. I will need to do this. I will need to drink water. I will need to, you know, talk to people. I cannot be making videos literally without no breaks. But that's what most people do. They just eat, 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 and it never stops. So think about it, bro. Give your digestive system a break too. Give your body a break. Give your cells a break. Look up autophagy. It's gonna, like, autophagy is one of the most powerful things. So really, bro, just go back to nature. Just go back to nature.